Hello everyone, my name is Akhil. Welcome to our presentation on the financial analysis of travel agencies, sales and profits. Today, I'll walk you through my key findings from the data analysis with a focus on revenue, distribution, profit trends, and recommendations that can boost business performance. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a profound impact on the global travel industry, leading to unprecedented declines in sales and shifts in consumer behavior as travel restrictions and health concerns catalyzed over the travel activities. Many business in the sector have faced significant financial challenges. In light of these disruptions, our analysis focused on travel booking data from 2009 to 2022 to identify patterns and trends that can guide our strategic decision making for recovery and growth. This report delves this report delves into the intricacies of booking data to provide an understanding of the factors driving revenue changes and customer preferences. By examining data trends before, during, and after the pandemic, we aim to uncover key insights into sales performances, customer loyalty, and booking behaviors. Our analysis highlights the impacts of the pandemic on total sales and commissions, the revenue distribution among different trip categories, and the influence of customer loyalty and group size on revenue generation. The findings are intent to inform actionable strategies that can address current challenges and capitalize on opportunities. Recommendations include focusing marketing efforts on high performing trip categories, enhancing customer retention through loyalty programs, promoting group bookings, and leveraging seasonal promotions. These strategies are designed to help the travel business not only recover from the pandemic's impact but also build a more resilient and profitable future. Through this comprehensive overview, we aim to provide a clear path forward to increase revenue, retain clients, and navigate the evolving landscape of the travel industry. Thank you. Now, my friend Anjali will continue.
Okay, Akhil. So now, as he said, the strategies here and the recommendations are key findings from the analysis of travel booking data from the year to 2009 to 2022 offers valuable insights. So the first one is the revenue decline post-pandemic. So the sales peaked $1.23 billion in 2019 but declined by 20% in 2020 due to the pandemic and remained low in 2021. Anticipated commissions followed a similar trend, dropping from $63,000 in 2019 to $40,000 in 2020. So the next key finding is the trip categories. So here the trip categories, the FITs and saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing were almost had the highest revenue generating categories. Meanwhile, the big game hunting is very negligible. Then the customer base. This is the recurring customers generated 55% of total revenue, showing strong customer loyalty. And the another finding is impact of group size. How the group emphasized its revenue on revenue during the travel trips. And these insights reflect the key trendings that could guide the future marketing, pricing, and service strategies to boost the sales and customer retention. And also, uh, the most major finding in the distribution of revenue across the different trip categories are free independent travelers, where when it comes to the profit of the data, shows the most anticipated commissions and profits clustered between $10,000 and a high value trips exceeded $60,000 in profits, but the majority of the commission were below $5,000. It is reflecting a right skew distribution as shown in the graph. So here, as shown in the graph, it is the right skewed. Here, the distribution of anticipated commission is right skewed. So the free independent travel category generates almost $90 million in the revenue, making the highest revenue. And when it comes to the flyout, it is $60 million, and the freshwater and the saltwater together makes around $60 million, and the African trips between 20 to 30 million dollars, and the big game hunting is nearly negligible. And the fit category generates 50% of the more revenue, as mentioned, as shown here, and approximately 200 to 300% more revenue than the freshwater and the saltwater and the African trips categories, and significantly more than the big game hunting and also other categories which have negligible contributions. So now after this, my friend Chushma will continue the next part.
Thank you, Anju. So we have done the analysis between the group size and the profitability. So we have done the data visualization, and through that data visualization, we have found that the smaller groups, which are particularly 1 to 10 members, are generating more profits than the large groups, which are more than 10 people. So through this graph, we can see that the groups which are having more size are having more profits. So on the other hand, the large groups which are having more than 10 members are offering stable returns with few outliners, making them valuable for consistent revenue generation. So we have also done the analysis on the booking source. So through the booking source, through the next slide, we can see the booking source. So yeah, through this slide, we can find that the company referrals, the people who have booked the travel through the company booking referrals are generating more revenue compared to the other referrals. So we can see that there is a significantly higher than other sources such as repeated clients and agents. This suggests that the referral channels are highly effective in driving the high value sales, highlighting the importance of focusing the efforts on enhancing the programs. So this is the graph of the total sales as reported by the booking source. Now, my friend Dharni will be continuing the presentation.
Thank you, Sushma. So, based on these findings, we have also identified some of the main recommendations to consider of the company. So, the first one we can start with is targeting high performing trips. As previously mentioned, given that the free independent travelers, the FIT, and focusing efforts on FITs is of 90 million, which is contributing over the highest revenue. So these can be more promoted and categorized, which can lead to a substantial financial growth. And we can also increase the revenue by offering exclusive packages by bundling services such as premium gear rentals and guided tours, which could appeal to our target audience. So, as mentioned in the graph, we can see that the FIT and FO, the fishing outings are the highest, which make the by the trip category, we can identify the highest amount of the sales. So after this, the second point which we have identified for this key recommendations to be considered is enhancing customer retention. Since reoccurring customers contribute more of half of the million of their revenue, a loyalty program is essential. Offering discounts, early booking privileges, or special perks to loyal customers can further increase repeated business and also long-term relationship. This can not only boost the customer retention but also elevate the average booking price. And the third one would be group booking promotions. So we should introduce promotion and discount for large groups as they bring the high revenue. Providing incentives like free add-on or discounted rates for larger parties will encourage more group bookings for maximizing revenue. The last one would be seasonal promotions. So finally, to combat the low sales during the crisis or off-peak times, we can implement seasonal promotions. Tailoring these promotions to specific trip types during peak travel season can help drive sales on high and also ensure we capitalize our busiest periods. So from here on, my friend Sarvana will be continuing. Thank you.
So now coming to the conclusion. So we have analyzed sales data from 2009 to 2022 to identify the different trends and even to suggest the ways to boost the performance of the company. So what the findings we found here, that three major findings are: first one, the revenue by trip category. So the free independent traveler category generates the more revenue here. So totaling that's around $90 million, and it is followed by fly out category, and it is around $60 million. So other categories like fish water, salt water, and Africa trips are moderately contributing around $20 to $30 million. So these are the revenue of this company. And coming to the sales and commission trends, there was a peak hike in the total sales, that is in 2018, like around $35 million. But whereas coming to 2020, we can see there was a rapid change in the analysis. So where due to the factors like COVID, so these are the changes that in sales and commission trends. So now coming to the effective booking sources, company referrals are the most effective booking source, and which generating around 1.2 million dollars in revenue. And other significant sources like United Kingdom, around $500 million. So after coming to this, we have like to share three recommendations. So the first recommendation is focus on high revenue categories. That is, since free independent traveler trips generates the most revenue, we would like to focus on enhancing and promoting these packages. And coming to the second recommendation, that is boost declining sales, because to counter the recent decline in sales and commissions, that is considering introducing new marketing strategies, that is on partnerships, especially aimed at booking in categories with untapped potentials. Now coming to the our final recommendation, that is leverage booking sources. So coming to this, we like to strengthen the relationship with company referrals and repeat the clients, as they are the most effective sources of revenue, and considering incentive programs for these sources to encourage more bookings. Thank you.